Guys, so when you get this SRI, when you get logged on, it's going to ask you all these questions, right? Like it's going to say like, Johnny is blank. It'll describe Johnny in the passage, then it'll say like, Johnny is blank. And then there'll be like 4 choices of words. So here's what you need to do. First of all, on this test, you need to take your time. There's no time limit on this test. I mean, if you sit there and don't answer a question for like 20 minutes, it will move you on. But I've never had somebody who's just taken their time, trying to figure it out, who runs out of time. You don't run out of time on this test, okay? So take your time. Also, don't freak. You guys have the whole rest of the hour for this. Everybody finished with time to spare last hour. You're going to also. You got to remember how this test works. It starts out and it gives you a question. And maybe that question is like a 800 level question. And so if you get that right, it's going to then throw you a 850 level question. You get that right, it'll throw you a 900, and so on. You get that first one wrong, it's going to throw you a 750, 650. But so what you're going to probably do is you're going to do ups and downs, and then finally it gets you right down to where it's like, okay, you're a 796. Like it's trying to find your spot. So the thing is, it might give you, like when I got a 1700 plus, I think it might have given me like 20 questions. And finally it was like, okay, fine, screw you, Stuart, 1700 plus. Right? And if you just got wrong, then maybe it would give you 20 questions. But in general, maybe it's going to have to take 25 questions to find your spot. Maybe 30, maybe 35. So just don't freak out. It's doing its thing. Your job is to focus on the question in front of you at the time and to figure out the best answer. Now, what if you get there and you don't know the words? Like, you can't even really make a guess because there's 2 words on there you don't know. So you used process of elimination, but it's like, I don't know those words. Guys, you need to then use your skips. This is the #1 thing when I talk to students about this test. They're like, oh, really? I should use those? Yes. Here's the thing. There are 5 million words in the English language. Maybe there's like 100,000 at the 1100 level. So if they throw you a paragraph at the 1100 level and you don't know the words on there, you need to tell that computer, hey, throw me another one. Same difficulty, just give me some new words. That's what you're doing when you push skip. So push skip so it throws you the same difficulty and you can try that difficulty. What I'm saying is, when you're not sure, use a skip. It'll throw you the same exact difficulty, different words, and then maybe you'll be like, oh yeah, I know those words. And then you'll be able to answer. None of you should finish this test without using all your skips, unless you get a 1700 plus. I think when I got that though, I did use all my skips. Because they threw me some, it was like, whew, I know some of those words, but 3 of those choices, I just don't know the word. Well, when there's 3 choices on there you don't know the word, you probably cannot use process of elimination. It's too many. So, I mean, if I had no more skips, then I'm going to use process of elimination. I'm going to do the best I can and make my best guess. But if I have skips, I'm always going to use them.